324 under square root plus 3136, 3136 under square root. How to add these square roots? So we know how to find square roots of smaller numbers such as square root of 64. We write the number in groups of 2 such as 8 square under square root, then we cancel this square root with this square, because when there is 8 square and square root means it is raised to the power of 1 upon 2, then this 2 and this 2 gets cancelled, because a raised to the power m whole raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power of m times n. So this 2 and this 2 gets cancelled and we get 8 as our answer. Similarly, if you have 25 under square root, you write 5 square under square root. So 25 under square root means 5. So square root of 25 is 5. So smaller numbers we know how to find the square root. We group them in 2's. Now how to find the square roots of these big numbers? So one method is we factorize them, but if it is a 4-digit number or a 3-digit number, then it will take too much time in factorizing the number starting from the smallest number and then group them in 2's. So what we do, we find the square roots through division method. So first we find the square root of 324. In division method, we group the numbers from backwards in 2's. So 24 is a group and then 3 is left over, so 3 is a group in itself. Okay, so we have to group them in 2's from backwards. Now square of 1 is 1, square of 2 is 4. Now 4 is bigger than 3, so we will divide it by 1. So we write 1 here, square of 1 is 1, so we write 1 here. Then we add this divisor, 1 plus 1 is 2, you write the divisor here and you subtract it here. So 3 minus 1 is 2. Then you bring down these two numbers together, that is why they are grouped. We bring them together. Now we have 224 and we have to put a number here which divides this number when that number is multiplied to itself. For example, if you are putting 2 here, you have to put 2 here and then multiply these two numbers so that the number is either equal to 224 or less than the number 224. Now let's check. If we multiply it with 2, then it is 44, very less. Any other digit which has 4 at its end when squared. So there are two numbers which has 4 at its end. One is 2 and another is 8. When 8 is squared, we get 64. So it has 4 at the end. So let's check with 8. So we write 8 here, write 8 here also. So 8, write 8 here too. Now 28 times 8. 8 times 8 is 64. We write 4 here. 6 is carry over. 8 times 2 is 16 plus 6 is 224. Exact match. We have remainder left 0. So 18 is the square root of 324. When you will multiply 18 times 18, you will get 324. You add these two now, you get 36. Now 36 is double of 18. That means our division is correct. And 18 is the square root of 324, perfect square. 324 is a perfect square. So this is how we calculate the square root of bigger numbers. So square root of 324 is 18. So we can write it 18 square under square root. Now calculate the square root of 3136. Now start from backwards. Group the numbers. Now 4 square is 16. 5 square is 25 and 6 square is 36. So first we will start with 31. 31 lies between 25 and 36. 36 will be greater than 31, so we will take 25. So 5 square. So we write 5 here and 5 times 5 here. 5 times 5 is 25. Now subtract, add these two. 5 plus 5 is 10. Now bring these two together down because they are grouped together. 636. Now you have to find a number whose unit digit is 6. Now two numbers have 6 at their end. 4 square has 16 and 6 square has 36. If we write 4 here and then 4 here, 4 times 4 is 16, 4 times 0 is 0, 1. This is 416 less. So let's try with 6. 6 times 6 is 36, 3. 6 times 0 plus 3 is 3 and 6 times 1 is 6. So perfect match. 106 plus 6 will be 112. Here you write 6. Remainder is 0. So we are done. That means 56 square is 336. When there is bigger number, you use this method because it takes so less time. What if we followed the factorization route? So 3136, you start with 2 because 6 at the end, that means it is divisible by 2. 2 times 1 is 2, 10. You keep on dividing. Now this is the factorization route. 8 times 8 times 7 times 7. So we have 8 square times 7 square, or we can write it as 56 square. So this is how you find square root through the factorization method, or you use the division method. So here we have 18 square under square root, then this square root gets cancelled with this square root with this square. So 18 plus 56. So in addition of square roots, we first deal with the square roots, then move ahead with the addition. Because as per PEMDAS, we first solve parenthesis, then exponent, order, indices, roots, then comes multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. It comes at the end. Addition comes at the end. 18 plus 56, 74. So this is our answer. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.